Only 2 small coins fall out. She wanted me to use my money to get her some snack. Oh, I know you. Say Yori. What's up, my beautiful people? Welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, welcome. Thank you for tuning in with me today. Today, we're about to get into Doki Doki Part 2. I don't know if I said this in the first episode. I don't know how many episodes they're going to be. And I don't know if there's like multi-ending. I don't really know. Like I said, I know of this game, but I don't know much of this game. And what I just discovered is there's a lot of reading. I, for whatever reason, thought it was a voiceover, maybe because I was listening to people read the script for the most part. And now I'm just like, oh, I didn't know I had all this reading to do. But yeah, without further ado, I'm going to grab my water. You guys grab your water. Yeah, I need that for sure because my throat was dry last time. Grab your snacks, grab everything, y'all. Let's get into this Doki Doki Part 2sies. And remember, this is it. The first episode had a what's the thing called? First episode had a Doki Doki. But the first episode had a trigger warning, so just FYI, trigger warning with this game. We last left off at the day 3, I think, of being in the not the program. It would be technically day 2 of being part of the literature club, but day 3 overall. So we're about to get into that and see what's popping up. Yeah, I gotta write a poem. You know what I just realized when I was editing last episode, the first episode, I realized that Monika isn't right here. It's just Sayori, Yuri, and Natsuki. And I found that weird. I was like, wait a minute, it's only 3 of them hopping around. So where's Monika? Interesting, right? Okay, so I gotta write a poem. I think, well, let's do music. Okay. What am I feeling? Pink. Based off what I wrote, let's do ribbon. I don't know why they stood out to me. Like I said before, I'm picking out words that just pop out to me. Like when I just looked at this, vertigo popped out to me. Secretive. Oh, chocolate, because we said candy. Adventure. I'm not gonna lie, I looked at Starscape first, but since I keep picking words on this side, I'm gonna go with playground. Fireworks. Peaceful. And let's do poof. Oh, I thought that was gonna be my last word. Oh my, I've been going through these so slow, like I don't have like a lot of words. I'm just some words. Heaven sent. Anime. Imagination. Anxiety. Smile. Fertility. Sing. Dance. Because we talk, like in this poem, we're talking about dancing, we're talking about music. It's a happy time. So sensation. Okay, let's see. I truly want to know, like I had to go back at other people's gameplay just to see like if my poem, well, we can't read our poem, but like if everyone's reaction was the same, or were everyone's reaction different based off the words you pick. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. But let me drink some water. Just drink some water, girl. You gotta get in my voice acting bag. Let me see if I can remember everyone's voice. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Tai. So, yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just not used to you being in a club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood, but I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kind of hungry. Okay, girl, go eat. What you want me to do? Will you come with me to buy a snack? Sure. No thanks. Oh, okay. That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Why that all of a sudden? No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. What's going on? She fumbles with the latch and it gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. She wanted me to use my money to get her some snack. Oh, I know you, Sayori. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How did you even know? Because I'm your bestie. I know you. It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. Exactly. So either you're not hungry and want an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I will lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that only leaves that one option. What? I gave up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Exactly. Yuri suddenly giggles. Yuri, better mind your business. I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book as always. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri? Tell Tailah to let me borrow some money. Girl, you can't tell anybody to tell me to do anything. You spoke to me. I gave you an answer. It was no. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. Exactly. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. I didn't mean that. Yuri is like very doubtful with herself. You could tell that she's like, she could put it down if she wants to, but she's trying to keep it cute. I got too absorbed in my books. I think those horror books are giving her something. Yeah. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. Exactly. She doesn't play. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the retribution. That. Still, coming from you, Sayori, I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. Exactly. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Wow. So you just tricking everybody. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. What? Who got slapped? Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Whoa. Ow. What? A cookie? Sure enough, oh, Natsuki heard what you said. Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution? Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you. But then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Natsuki, that's so nice of you. Wow, she assaulted you with a cookie, and you looking at this as a blessing. Okay, whatever floats your boat, Sayori. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Sayori suddenly claps her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Yours look really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez, beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared it with me. Did she just hug her or give her a kiss? What is this? Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Jeez, I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Oh, now I'll take a bite. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Hey, did you seriously just do that? I don't know what sound that is. Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monika, can you tell Sayori? Natsuki glances around. Where's Monika? Monika isn't in the club room. Ugh. Where's Monika anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She's probably just has something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. Eh, you don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me? Suddenly, the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super late. Oh, what she say? Did I make up words there? History. What did that say? Sorry, I'm super sorry. That's what she said. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Monika choose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monika quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Study hall, piano, girl, what? Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monika. I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monika. Monika looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yay! That sounds cool. I also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Tai. Monika smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? You missed hugging a slap with the cookie. No, not really. I chose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Can we get into our poems? Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. How big was the cookie? Like, it's been a long while. Yuri is back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. What's in that closet? I do see a chair over there, like right there. Tai! Sayori suddenly comes up to me. I'm gonna get some supplies from another classroom. Sayori, look, I understand we're friends, but what's the point of you telling me that? What? Wanna come with me? No. Supplies? What for? Well, you know how the festival's coming up? Maybe me and Monika, we're gonna make some posters and stuff. So I need to go find some crayons and markers and glue sticks. I see. Sure, I'll go with you. Yay! Okay, Monika, we'll be back soon. Are you going with Tai to get supplies? There's no need to trouble yourself. I'll be happy to go with him. But I wanted to go. It's so much fun exploring empty classrooms and stuff. Okay. It was just a suggestion. I mean, she asked me first, Monika, how you trying to come over here and tell her to stay? What type of drama? See if you can find poster paper too, okay? Okay. Ready, Tai? Yep, let's go. Sayori and I exit the club room. I follow behind as Sayori hums and skips around the hallway. Honestly, it feels like I'm taking a kid to the mall or something. Sayori finds pleasure in the simplest things sometimes. Sometimes you gotta be like that. Hey, Sayori? Oh, that's me talking. What exactly are we doing for the festival anyway? I'm not sure how you would make an event out of literature. Me and Monika have it all planned out. Don't worry. Is that so? Yep. We're gonna do a poetry performance. A performance? Of what kind? Well, everyone is going to take turns on stage and recite their favorite poems. And you told me not to worry about it, but you just told me everyone. And I'm assuming everyone is everyone in this here club. So what are we talking about here, Sayori? That sounds kind of dull. You're not thinking about it the right way at all. It's not just about reading poems, it's about performing them. Like, you say the lines of the poem like, between my feet, the last remaining flower beckons to me. I twist the stem, freeing it from its clinging roots, caressing the final joyous moments between my fingers. But to what ends have I summoned this joy? For now, when I look in every direction, the once prosperous, I know the word, child. I'm struggling here. Leave me be. Filled before me is but a barren wasteland. Like that. Sayori, how did I put this? I'm sure it's just me, but it's impossible for me to take you seriously when you talk like that. You meanie. I'm working super hard on this, you know. I know. And it just meant that it's pretty unordinary contrast to your cute self. Don't say that, it's embarrassing. But I guess that means I'm doing a good job. Yeah, I guess so. I'm so excited. The festival is going to be so much fun. Sayori spins herself around in the hallway again. Hey, Tai, this classroom over here is empty. Let's begin the mission. The mission, eh? It's been a long time since I spent time with Sayori like this. But in the end, she hasn't changed one bit. She's nothing but a ball of sunshine, drawing happy vibes from the world around her. It's a pretty nostalgic feeling for me. As the years went by, I began to hold myself up in my room more and more. So going adventuring with Sayori brings about a special sort of feeling I forgot I had in me. The two of us enter the classroom. Okay. Sayori heads straight to the closet and I follow. Let's see what we have in here. Y'all don't have any of this stuff in the office you guys were in? That's crazy. Crayons. Sayori pulls a box of crayons off the shelf. They're the best brand too. They got that Crayola. They're kind of dirty though. Sayori starts pulling various crayons out the box, reading the color names. Alright, that's one down. Don't get distracted. We need to find... Wait, I'm looking for my favorite color. Girl. Fine. Then at least move aside so I can look at the poster paper. I dropped one by accident. She hit her head. That scared me. Smack. Sayori bends over and smacks her forehead right into the shelf. Wow. She falls to the floor and the crayon spills all over her lap. Owie. You okay? My forehead. Sayori clutches her forehead. Gee, Sayori, that's just like you, isn't it? Come on, let me see. Since Sayori is sitting on the floor, I grab her by the waist and pull her out of the closet. You have to move your hands, Sayori. But it hurts. Just do it for a second. This girl, why do you always put her in compromising positions trying to make me fall for her? I don't wanna. Sayori slowly releases her hand from her forehead. I gently brush her bangs to the side. Ow. Sorry. There's a huge red mark on the center of her forehead. A bump is starting to form as well. Man, that's gonna swell up. I should find some ice. Tai? Where would I even find ice around this time? I guess a cold drink would do. You don't have to. I'm fine with looking like a unicorn. Even wincing from the pain, Sayori makes a silly joke. What are you saying? I'll be right back, okay? Okay. Who about to be in the hallway with me? I pat Sayori on the shoulder and run out into the hallway. I locate the nearest vending machine. What should I get? It doesn't really matter since it will be used as an ice pack rather than to drink. But I know Sayori likes apple juice, so I purchased that one. She didn't trick you into getting her something anyway. You didn't go to the vending machine with her to get a snack because she didn't have the funds, and now you bought her favorite drink and she's gonna drink it. Either way, I mean, we're friends though, so I'll look out for my friend, but I'm just saying. It defeats the purpose of earlier. You could have just bought her a snack. In just a moment, I'm already returning to the classroom where I left Sayori. She better still be there. Okay. She has one palm on her forehead and is using the other hand to clumsily scoop crayons back into the box. At least they were already in the wrong spot before I spilled them. Sayori, here? I hand Sayori the bottle of apple juice. It's nice and cold. Sayori opens the cap and starts drinking from it. I literally just... Sayori, what are you doing? It's for your forehead, idiot. Sorry, I forgot. How hard did you hit your head? She didn't hit it hard enough. Sayori places the bottle against the bump on her head. It stings. Just bear with it. It'll feel better soon. Listen to this music. Looks like you cleaned up most of the crayons, so that's good. It's only a 24 count. How long? Oh, look at this apple juice. How long does it take to pick that up? It ain't gonna take long. Hey, Tai, this kind of reminds you of growing up, doesn't it? What do you mean exactly? You know how we used to play outside all the time? I would always try to keep up with you. You were kind of oblivious in some ways. Like, I usually fell behind or had trouble climbing on things you did. But sometimes when I tried to do things I couldn't, I would get myself hurt. I'd fall and scrape myself or get a bump, and I would start crying really hard. And you would rush over as quick as you could. You would try really hard to get me to stop crying. It was almost like you blamed yourself and were afraid of getting in trouble if someone found out. Even though it really wasn't your fault at all, you know? Did I really do that? Yeah, you don't remember? Come to think of it, maybe I do remember a bit. I guess I was always so focused on my games that I didn't pay enough attention to you. So anyway, it was my fault. Kind of like this time too. I wasn't rushing you out of the closet, you probably wouldn't have hit your head. Tai, I don't think you realize it, but you're always thinking about other people. Even after all these years, you're rushing to help me, even though I'm just being clumsy. You're really a sweetheart. Don't call me that. And I don't really do this kind of thing all the time. I guess when it comes to you, it just feels natural. Before I even know it, I'm treating you like that. Uh-oh, they're trying to build up that romance, y'all. I guess that's what happened when you've been friends for so long. Really? Maybe you're right. Tai, I'm so glad that nothing's changed between us. Do you think it'll be like this forever? Forever. If I'm honest to myself, there's no telling where we'll each end up for college or after that, so it wouldn't be fair for me to make any promises. But, well, I hope so. It's been this long already, right? I can't imagine you ever changing, so my hopes are up. I'm so happy. Sayori has a whimsical expression in her eyes. We remain silent for a moment. She's so silly and clumsy on the outside that when I see her deep in thought like this, it makes me not want to disturb her. I guess we should go back. I don't want to worry Monika, you know. Good luck with that. She's going to see your forehead either way. Not if I hide it under my bangs. Not the bangs. Okay, Sayori hops to her feet. She clutches her forehead again. Don't stand up so fast after hurting yourself. Yeah, well, I guess it's too late now. Anyway, let's go. Ciao. I follow Sayori out of the classroom. Sayori plays with her bangs to try to hide the bump, but without much success, in a moment, we make it back to the club room. Ah, you're back. Good timing. I was just about ready to start sharing our poems. Sorry, Sayori, your forehead. She's fine, don't worry about it. I was playing with the crayons and smacked my forehead into the shelf. Why is she so happy about that? Well, anyway, were you able to find everything we needed? Uh-huh, I have it right. Sayori frantically glances around herself. I forgot all of the stuff. Come now, Sayori. I have it right here. I found the poster paper too. Sounds like you ended up doing all the work, Tai. Well, Sayori, I failed to come up with an excuse for Sayori. I made it an adventure. Sayori's so adorable. Yeah, that. Okay. In any case, good work. I'll start working on the posters tonight. Me too. Okay, everyone. Are you ready to share your poems? Yes, I'm ready to see what y'all did. Guess I should grab mine. After making sure the crayon box is closed tightly, I return to my seat. Okay, who poem do I want to read first? Oh, I'm showing my poem. Okay, we're gonna switch it up. We're getting a little used to people. I think I want to start with Yuri this time, and then figure out from that point. Let's try Yuri. Okay. Let's see what you've written for today. Okay. Well done, Tai. Oh wait, wrong voice, Yuri. Your skills are already improving. Really? Thanks, Yuri. Coming from you, that means a lot. It's nothing. I'm just happy to help inspire fellow writers. I know you're new to this, so don't worry so much if it seems like you can't get your poem to feel perfect. You don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings and write down the things you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your reader to see into your mind. It's a very intimate exercise. I see. That's certainly an interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. I have, well, an example of that if you'd like to read it. Of course. Is this the poem you wrote for today? Yuri nods and timidly hands me her poem. Okay. Oh, we got a scroll bar for her this time. Okay. It says, The Raccoon. Bear with me as I read cursive and my contact is dry. It happened in the dead of the night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendency as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences, well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the sympathy, the bread, my hungry curiosity, the raccoon, an urge. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited, or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my not cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood, classic, what? Palavian conditioning. I slice the bread and I feed myself again. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. Okay, with the poem, I thought I felt like I would have what was going on when I was reading it. She was kind of, in a way, saying what the raccoon symbolized, what the bread symbolized, all that stuff. But maybe there's more deeper with Yuri. Yuri is a deep thought person. She's very thought-provoking. So let's see what she says. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style, using a poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it as face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sort of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself, so I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Why do you keep them to yourself? Because they're embarrassing, and people will make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that, Ty? Well, yeah, I guess I do. I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best we can do is respect each other in our individualities. I think that's what it says. Even if it's difficult sometimes and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad you're a good listener. Okay, let's do Natsuki. I think I'm gonna say Sayuri for last. Well, it's not really any worse than your last one, but I can't really say it's any better either. What? Oh, well, anything that isn't a train wreck, I'll take as a win. And I get the feeling you're probably the most critical. Hey, what makes you... Wait, maybe that was a compliment. Glad to see someone recognize my experience. Well then, now smooth. Keep practicing and maybe you'll be as good as me someday. That's, something tells me Natsuki completely missed the point. Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday. You think so? Or you say, oh, my friend. Yeah, well, I guess if you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. But you never really struck me as her type. You said my poem was, what you saying here, Natsuki? Sayori has a type all of a sudden. Well, I don't know, but honestly, how can someone so fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? It's like she's dragging around dead weight. Excuse me? That was a little unnecessary. But think of it this way. If it weren't for me, she would probably just fly away like a letting go of a balloon. You could say we each take care of each other in our own way. Whatever it is, I don't get it. You're just jealous. That's what it is. Oh, yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here. Amy likes spiders. Okay. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not her friend. I'm not friends with her. There we go. Amy has a cute singing voice. Why does it sound like you talking about my Sayori? I'm gonna keep reading. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. Wait, why did I scroll back up? That kind of confused me. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Well, wait, what? Okay, she likes spiders. Okay. I thought it said she didn't like fires. I'm taking us out of the element. Sorry, guys. Let's get back immersed into the poem. One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and then took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Why does it keep bouncing up like that? Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm going to tell everyone. You see what I'm talking about? Nasuki write like Dr. Seuss. Like, what is this? What is this poem? What am I getting from this? I don't even, it looks like I'm reading your diary. Tell me what this poem is about, Nasuki. Not bad, right? It's not bad. It's just, what are you talking about? Other than the fact that Amy loves spiders. It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday was way too short. I was just warming up. Okay, girl, I hope you didn't think that it was the best I could do. Could you tell me what this poem we're talking about today? Today. You're focused on the past. I'm focused on the present. What is this poem today is about? No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. It is straightforward, I give you that. I doubt I have to explain it. You have to explain it just a little bit. Sometimes you could explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies or analogs. And it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like, anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course, it's about how everyone thinks that doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or a guilty pleasure. Okay, this kind of like what Yuri said with the hobby situation. Something that you're afraid if people find out they make fun of you. Yep, same thing. You and Yuri, but that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone's like, as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy. I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. That's funny. Yuri wrote about something similar today. Huh? Did you say Yuri? Yeah. She said her poem was about an unusual hobby of hers. I didn't really get it, but she said something similar to you. That people shouldn't make each other feel insecure about those things. Really? Well, I mean, Yuri's pretty weird, so I wouldn't doubt that she has some weird hobbies. Not that there's anything wrong with that. It's not like I would judge her or anything. Nasuki has trouble finding words. I guess I should try not to be so mean to her. If she feels insecure about her weird behaviors and stuff, I mean, I always hate people who make me feel insecure. And Yuri made me feel insecure yesterday. Okay, so this y'all drama about yesterday? But the way you put it, it sounds like she learned her lesson. Well, I would say so. Even if her writing style is really different, I'm sure she'll appreciate the message in your poem. It's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like, conveying emotions is important, but I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm going to write a good one for tomorrow, too. So look forward to it. Girl, get out my face. Monika, what you wrote for me, girl? Hi again, Tai. How's the writing going? All right, I guess. Well, I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I gave my poem to Monika. Okay. All right. It's pretty good. It makes me think of Sayori. Why is everything... Well, I guess I picked words that was more close to Sayori. Unintentionally. The other one that you wrote. You two are like a dynamic duo. Is this true, or is this just, I need to look at someone else's. I need to see, is this true, or you guys are just trying to make it seem like me and Sayori need to be together? I don't want to date her. That's kind of exaggerating it. Yeah, probably. But you do spend a lot of time with her, even in this club, don't you? Then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy. I'm not shy, it's just, I'm just teasing. I know it takes a bit of time to make friends with everyone, but Yuri and Nasuki are super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them their share of time. And you can talk to me every now and then too. I'm not like unapproachable or anything, am I? No, it's nothing like that. I'm just still getting used to being here, that's all. Yeah. I'm sorry if I was putting pressure on you or something. I really didn't mean it like that. No, don't worry. I get what you're saying. Well, all right. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? Sure. I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you... All right, let's take a look. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. An endless cacophony. There we go. A meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating, waveforms. Squeaking, scratching, piercing. Sin, cosine, sine, cosine, tangent. Why does it sound like you writing codes into your poem here? like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust, an endless poem of meaningless. Load me. Click it? What you talking about? Save me, load me. Is she talking about a gun? What you talking about, girl? It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just a kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. Okay. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be an abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, she checked me. Here's Monika's writing tip of the day. Okay, all my fellow writers, listen to the Monika's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might change your mind, or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? Monika, what are you talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. You make me want to save now. Like you're giving me the vibes to save right now. Who should I show my poem to next? The last person. Hey Sayori, is Monika cool? She's talking about we in a game. I don't know what she's talking about. Tai, I really love your poems. I can't believe you've been hiding these from me. I'm not hiding anything, but your poems are so good. Yesterday's and this one too. You can't tell me you haven't done this before. I mean, you're really the only one who feels that way, so no way. Not even Nasuki? Well, I guess Nasuki is the least likely to admit how much you like something, but I don't think it's that. What do you mean? Well, I guess I'll be honest about it. It's a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking about you. What? Stop thinking weird things, idiot. I just mean that you're a really expressive person, I guess. How am I supposed to write poems about my own stupid life? But you somehow make everything in your life an adventure, even the little things. Like cooking? Let's not talk about that. So yeah, I guess what I'm saying is that I can feel more feelings through you than I can through myself. We'll have that kind of weird connection. It's your fault for getting in my business all the time. I don't know if I understand. Sigh. You never understand when I try to explain things to you, do you, Sayori? I pat Sayori's head. He said, there, little one. Hey, I'm not a kid, you know. Are you sure about that? Maybe. Sayori starts fiddling with her pencil between her hands. Hey, Tai, will you give me your poem? I kind of want to keep it. Huh? Why? Because, well, it's the first time you've written something for me. I didn't say it was for you. Sayori, you completely misunderstood. I didn't write this for you. Exactly. Are you even listening anymore? Well, whatever. I'll give it to you when we get home. Really? Snap. She broke my pencil. I broke my pencil. Sayori hastily bends down to pick up the pieces she dropped. Here go a compromising position. But being attentively of her surroundings, she bumps right into me. Sorry. It's fine. I'll get it for you. I bend down and pick up the broken pencil. Sayori clutches the desk beside her to support herself, knees shaking. I'm a little clumsy today. Let's sit down, Sayori. Yeah. I grab Sayori's arm and help her sit at the desk. Anyway, I still haven't read your poem. Oh, sorry, I forgot about that. But it's not as good as yours. Jeez, don't worry. I'm sure I'll like it. Y'all are having me read today, honey. Okay. Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's a secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, and bottles all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends, each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friends feel a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. That sounds like you drinking. Night after night, more dreams. Friends after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go. Like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in nooks and crannies. Digging and digging. Where am I? Where did it go? Scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally all done, I open up and come my friends. And they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, putting them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, and shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading something, but all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. Okay, you went a little deeper this time, Sayori. Holy crap. Sayori, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was going to write the best poem ever? Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. It does seem more on the darker side. It's like it has a mix. Like she's trying to be happy and also like dark. I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monika taught me a whole lot. Okay. Did she teach you how to save the game? Because that's what she taught me. I don't know. She gave me a better tip. And I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Oh, thanks. I feel like I just reached on for the first time. I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah. Writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. But I mean, did they say this was the first year for the literature club? I thought the literature club was like for a while now. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Okay, everyone, we're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Ugh. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we could put together anything good in just a few days. Well, just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Oh, sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Monika? Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori's putting it all on a poster in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monika? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no, it's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know? There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never, in my life, do something like that. Imagining it. Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys! No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple of days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. Look at her eyes. That look creepy. I know she's looking down, but that look creepy. I don't like that. So, I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone that what literature is all about. Yeah, it's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. And that's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. They're thinking about it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monika have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but it looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. All right. Thanks, Natsuki. How about you, Yuri? What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else, expecting faces. I guess I don't really have a choice. That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. I just don't like how they went about this. Like, how y'all gonna sit back and plan this stuff without having a members meeting? Like, what is this? This club is seriously gonna be the death of me. This is the second time death was brought up. 2 times brought up we don't care about what people think of us and your hobbies. Just be yourself. 3 times everyone said I wrote like Sayori, and yeah, I'm just peeping. I'm peeping everything. Oh gosh, you'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way. Monika, this is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now, let's see. Monika flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Okay, let me drink some water real quick. Monika begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bring the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around. Everyone has their eyes on Monika. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. She's still trying to understand why she got to recite her poem. Finally, Monika finishes recitation. The 4 of us applaud. Monika takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monika. Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. What? Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri. It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns and the structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into... I'm making up words. I need to stop looking at the first 2 letters and just assuming that's what the word is. It's a whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her, as if she's bewildered and even herself. It's up to me to save this situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterwards, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Mm-hmm. Looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. Sayori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one's called My Medal. Ah. Sorry, I giggled. Yeah. Sayori, it's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way. I see. Okay then. Sayori begins her poem. Somehow, it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on the paper, I probably wouldn't think of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud. I did it! Good job, Sayori. Yeah, even Tai liked it. I didn't say I liked it. Sayori, you hear what you want to hear. I noticed that. You put things in your own perspective. I just said good job. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be the other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. What? I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. I don't know, Monika. I don't know. I feel like you're hating. Because you told her to go up there and recite a poem of her choice, right? Just to get a practice, just to get a feel. And I just feel like if you speak about how everyone's own interpretations and all that is what you take from the poem, is not sometimes what it's about, the type of stuff you want to spit at me. Well, how are you coming at her for giving her poem the way she gave her poem? You know what I mean? If her poem is meant to be a gentle touch, let it be a gentle touch. Why are you speaking on it otherwise? Monika, see, that's what I'm talking about. She be acting like she's full of herself. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone. Then next time I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay, I get she's trying to help, but at the same time, she's the author of her poem. She knows how it's supposed to be read. Now, who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Tai. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Tai lower everyone's standards a little bit before I have to do it. So, what I get from that is clearly you think you're not the best writer. That's number one. And number two, if I have to go before you just so you can make me seem more insufferable, that means you are like second place to me. You're second to last to me anyway when it comes to poem writing. You get what I'm saying? We went in order, I guess, to who's the best writer to the least. And you putting yourself last. But you think you're better than me. So that means you feel like you're second last to me. You get what I'm saying? Anyway, Natsuki. It's fine. I might as well get it over with, but it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Didn't everybody read my poem? Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry I'm not really good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah. I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly leaps out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called... Why are you all looking at me? Because you're presenting. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. And once she started reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and a rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style. It works surprisingly well when she's spoken out loud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She hops back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You'd better not make me do that again. Well, you have to do it for the festival of. Do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people would be way easier. I could put it on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, oh, we're her friends. It's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I thought it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so... Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez, I should probably find some other poems to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone, I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait. I can do this. All right. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monika, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monika, then I have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Look at you two, always going home together like that. I mean, she's my neighbor. Mind your business, Suzuki. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Geez, guys, don't make it such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Tai. You don't have to say it. Whatever, let's go already. Yeah, anybody in my business. I walk home with Sayori once more. Is she gonna get X for that poem? I didn't forget. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori. Sorry, I was spacing out. No wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to, Sayori fumbles with her words. So let's just say that one day, Yuri asks to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Well, this is what they was talking about. Hold on, save. Right here. Okay. I will still walk home with Sayori. So this is where we can make these episodes a lot. I see a new decision gonna take play. Okay, here's the thing. Let's talk about it. I don't have anything against Yuri. And originally, Yuri, for me, was my character that I was like, okay, I like her. Because she likes horror. She likes, she likes the stuff that I like when it comes to literature and I'm going to assume movies as well. But Sayori's like my day one. She's my day one. And I can't just, skip her. But I also can't sit back and just be all about Sayori because I know I don't want to be with Sayori. I feel like Sayori likes me. But me as the player who's controlling it, I don't want to put that vibe out to Sayori. I'm sorry, Sayori. Why is it such a difficult decision? It's like choose your friend that you knew forever or choose this person that you... I can always come back and see what happens if I choose a different route. I don't want to hurt Sayori though. I feel like Sayori's just a little baby. Okay, I will still walk home with Sayori. Sayori? You really think I would ditch you for Yuri? But she's so beautiful and smart. Jeez. I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you. You're so silly, Tai. You think about me too much sometimes. I should have went with the other option, crap. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted it, so Sayori, I already made up my mind. I really can't figure you out sometime. Sorry. Besides, what's the point of speculating something that's never going to happen? The conversation trails off. It's kind of a weird thing for Sayori to care so much about, but I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Then again, the festival's only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? I think I'm gonna have to write this in a notebook. Okay. I'm gonna have this episode in here. I know last time I went through 2 parts, I'm going to stop it here. I'm going to actually save this on this slot just so I'll know. And I can see that this is the option one. Okay. Okay, I know this episode will probably be a little on the shorter side. I have some things I need to do, and I did want to just knock out a quick recording, and I at least want to, get this. But maybe next episode will be a little longer. But how y'all feeling so far? Like, I know Doki Doki's been around for a long time. You guys probably saw some of your favorite creators play it. But if this is your first time ever watching or hearing Doki Doki, what are you feeling like so far? Who's your favorite character? I know I asked that question last episode, but like I still I'm still feeling everyone out. But right now, Yuri and Sayori, I'm starting to like Sayori a little bit more because she's my bestie. Yuri, I like the most out of the group. Nasuki still getting on my nerves. Monika, eh, eh, a little better than Nasuki. Yeah, I think that's all my inputs on it. We really didn't get too much into anything this episode. We just really talked about our poems and preparing for the festival. So yeah. Yeah, but I am definitely gonna run it back and choose a different path and see what happens. I don't know if each girl have their own path. It's a lot of we're gonna have to experience together, guys. It's a lot we just gonna be experiencing together. So if you're interested in that journey, make sure you subscribe. Make sure first things first, like this video. Like it. We need that engagement. All right. Then subscribe to the video, turn on the notification bell because I'm trying to reach that 250. We're getting there, y'all. I'm so proud of the growth so far. Thank you. Thank you to everyone who subscribed. I appreciate it. You guys are amazing. But yeah, turn on the notification bell so you can keep track of these videos or any of my videos so you can be in the know. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.